Muy bien, veo que todos ya se están conectando. Muy buenos días, bienvenidos a la segunda sesión, fecha de nuestra feria con oportunidades de estudios en el extranjero. Como saben, el día de hoy tenemos varios socios de Europa, los cuales están dentro de nuestra guía y que son opciones para ustedes en caso deseen hacer un intercambio. En el 2025-1, como sabrán, la convocatoria todavía está abierta hasta el 2 de mayo. Así que ahora en la primera sesión del día tenemos a un socio súper importante de Múnich y que recién se acaba de agregar a nuestra guía con un convenio completamente nuevo, por lo cual estamos muy emocionados de tener esta sesión. Así que espero que estén súper atentos. Vamos a tener una sesión de preguntas al final de la presentación, pero pueden ir dejando sus preguntas por el chat y lo vamos a leer luego para que nuestra invitada pueda responderlo. Well, Amanda, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. We are glad to have you, and we are willing to listen to you. And welcome again. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for welcoming me today. I'm happy to be here and to present TUM to your students. And first of all, very warm welcome from my side and good morning to Peru. We have here already afternoon in Germany, but I'm very happy to present you today our university. So we will go through the presentation. I will first give you some ideas of our structure, of our departments, and of the study system, academic system in Germany. And afterwards, we will talk about the application process. So let's go through the slides together. We have our main campus in the city of Munich, where you can study different subject areas on our main campus. Here is included civil, geo, and environmental engineering. We have our Department of Architecture on campus. Electrical and computer engineering, and our famous TUM School of Management is here in the city center as well. If there's students studying politics, it might be interesting for you that also the departments of education and governance are here on our main campus. And not on the main campus, but still in the city center, we have also our sport and health campus in the Olympic Park. And our university hospital for medicine students is in the city center as well. We have a second campus, and this is the biggest one at TUM on our campus in Garching, which is quite in the north of Munich. There you can study mostly at our TUM School of Natural Sciences within the study fields of chemistry and physics. There is also a big part of our TUM School of Engineering and Design, especially mechanical engineering, but also other subjects as engineering science, aerospace, and so on. They are all on this campus. And our TUM School for Computation, Information and Technology has also two of its main subject areas in this campus, which are informatics and mathematics. So this campus is the biggest one from our university with these subject areas included. Then we have a third campus in Freising. The campus is named Weinstefan. It is our TUM School of Life Sciences. There we have the fields of nutrition, brewery, forest science, agriculture, as well as landscape architecture, biosciences. So in case you are part of these subject areas, you would have to apply for our campus in Freising. Then actually we have another very, very small campus of aerospace and geodesy in Ottobrunn, which is quite in the south of Munich. But as I already said, some courses and seminars are on the Garching campus, so it will depend on your course selection on which campus you will be, or if you might have to move from one campus to the other. But we will have to reflect this within your course selection. Then I would like to present you another campus, which is about 2 hours from Munich away, our campus in Straubing for biotechnology and sustainability. So on this campus, we match our term school of management with the subjects of biotechnology and sustainability, to create some programs which are on this point focusing on entrepreneurship and sustainability and biotechnology. So in case you are studying management with a focus on these aspects, Straubing would be a very nice campus for you. And then last but not least, we have a campus in Heilbronn, which is about 3 hours public transport from Munich. And there we also have a campus with our term school of management. And if you're interested in studying there, this is also possible. Now I would like to give you an idea of our study programs, our academic culture in Germany. In Germany, students first study their bachelor's program, which takes about 3 to 4 years, depending on the program. They first learn some principles. After some semesters, they will decide some topics for their specialization, and in the end of their bachelor degree, they will have to write their bachelor thesis. So they have their first degree, and afterwards students can study a master's program. This takes 1 to 2 years depending on the bachelor program. They focus on their scientific specialization, which they might already have had in their bachelor's program, and afterwards they finish the master also with a master's thesis. So in general, students get enrolled in a special study program regardless of their level of study. How's the academic culture here in Germany and at TUM? When you come to Germany and you study here, you should be aware of the situation that we have a quite specific academic culture, which means that you have to prepare a lot of work on your own. So you will have to prepare courses, you will participate in the courses, and you will take these topics back home, and you will think about it, reflect about it, do some works on these topics. Maybe you also have some projects during the semester, but you should really be aware that there is a lot of independent self-study around the courses. So this might be different in your academic culture in Peru. But please be also ensured that we have a lot of support for exchange students and for international students. We provide courses to explain our academic culture, so you get to know how you have to write, for example, an academic paper in Germany, how you understand our academic culture, how you can organize your daily life in the university. So especially some cultural courses will be provided to help you to find your daily lifestyle in Germany and at TUM. Some main information about the language skills are very important as well. The languages of instruction at TUM are German and English. The most of our bachelors are taught in German. We try to gain more and more programs in English. Most of the programs have courses in English. So depending on what you want to study, there might be a bigger or smaller variety of courses you can select in English. And for the masters, there is more than 60% of our master's programs in English. So you have the possibility to select masters from different subject areas with very different levels and interests, and there might be the chance to find a German course as well if you're interested in studying in German. You need to require a B1 or a B2 level in English and or German. It will depend if you select to study only in English or only in German or in both. So you have to confirm the language with the language proof you want to study in. And you will have to check also which language level the school requires that you want to study in. For example, the TUM School of Management requires a B2 level in English if you want to study there. But we will give you all this information within the application process. Our TUM Language Center offers German courses if you want to learn German here in Germany. And we have 17 more languages, so in case you also want to gain some competences in other languages, you are very welcome to check our course catalog over there. Moreover, I would like to provide you some information about examinations. Usually we have one exam per course at the end of the semester. So during the semester, there might be some paperwork or there might be a project or something equal, but usually there's one exam at the end of the semester. The professors will give you this information as soon as the course starts. So they will provide you this information directly at the beginning of the courses. Please be also aware of the situation that exam periods differ between schools and disciplines. So we have in general a period of exams that I will show you on the next slide, but it is possible that you finish quite early or more or less at the end of the semester. And you will only know this after you arrive here at TUM when the course catalog for the semester is published. Please also check with your home university if there's a conflict between the semesters to make sure to participate in your courses and exams at your home university and at TUM during your mobility. Here you can just see the academic calendar from TUM. If you arrive here for winter term, then the lecture period starts in mid of October until mid of February, and with the exam period from mid of February until the end of March. And if you come here for summer term, then the lecture period will start in mid of April until mid of July, and the exam period will follow until mid of September. But as I said, the dates depend on the course and on the professors, so I cannot tell you now if you will have finished your exams maybe already in the second week of the exam period. How to apply for an exchange? Of course, we have an exchange agreement with PUCP Peru, so there's no worries about this aspect. Please start already now to organize your interests. What do you want to study abroad? What courses do match with your study program at PUCP Peru? And yeah, what could be recognized as well? This is quite important. How many credits do you have to perform in at TUM is also an important information. So please yeah, make clear what conditions you have from your home university. And then you will have to apply at your home university, and afterwards they make a selection and they will nominate you at TUM, and afterwards I will take over and I will provide you all information to apply for an exchange at TUM. I also want to underline our support for students with special needs. If there is some students with, for example, disabilities, chronic illnesses, learning disorders, or with a child, we very welcome you at TUM. We have a very great infrastructure, and we would like to provide you this possibility to exchange here. The main step is to mention your special needs in our online application, and afterwards we will make any arrangements for you to facilitate your mobility abroad. We have possibilities to provide you a disadvantage compensation or other support measures as special equipments for your participation in courses and exams. We also have a buddy program for the integration and socializing of students with special needs. We provide you a handout with contact persons in and outside the university. So we give our very best to provide this possibility of an international experience to all students. Just to give you an idea of the nomination and application process, if you want to come to TUM for winter term, the application period is from mid of March until mid of May. May 15th is the deadline. And if you want to come here for summer term, then the application period is from mid of September until the end of October, with October 31st as deadline for this semester. Things you can already start with right now is improve your language skills to prepare your English skills or your German skills. If you want to study in German, we highly recommend to have a B1, B2 level when you arrive in Germany. Because it's not only the participation in our courses, but also administration and communication included. And we want to make sure that we can all communicate together and understand each other. You can also already have a look into online about our course catalog and filter, for example, for courses in English. Please don't log in or make a registration. You can also have a look in this in our programs without making a registration. You will get this login data from us as soon as you applied. So this is quite important. And please be aware of the situation that our courses differ from semester to semester. And from professor to professor. So it is possible that there are changes necessary if you made a course selection in the application document and arrive here, and some courses are not organized for the semester you study here at TUM. For financial information, we will provide you a dormitory in our student union dormitories. So this will cost from 350 to 500 euros a month. You will need a public health insurance for 120 euros a month. You will have to pay the semester fee for approximately 85 euros. which is not a tuition fee. So exchange students do not have to pay tuition fees. We have our famous Germany ticket, Deutschland ticket for regional transport for 29 euros a month. And meals, social activities, and so on may cost from 200 to 400 euros approximately a month. So for your exchange in Germany, you should calculate at least 800 euros a month. But it will depend on your own lifestyle. So this is just our calculation. At the beginning of the semester, we have 2 weeks of orientation before the course starts. The first 2 weeks of October and of April. So we will provide you some events to socialize and to integrate. And during the semester, we have also a big program for orientation, discovering Munich and Bavaria. And yeah, we have so many students and volunteers with more than 300 events a year. So we make sure you will never be alone. We have a lot of students initiatives you can participate in if you are interested, or you can participate in projects such as our Hyperloop team. They always develop projects, and they are very happy to integrate international exchange students as well, to make your experience even better outside the academic part. And yeah, this is from my side all main information. I'm very happy to have you all here and to provide you this information. We are very much looking forward to welcoming you at TUM from winter term to 24-25. And now I'm very open to answer your questions. And I would hand over to my colleague again for the organization.
Thank you so much, Amanda. It was amazing. We have one question. Diego says, I know that you have an aerospace program. Is it available for exchange students?
In general, we have an aerospace program. Yes, I have to look in our contract quickly what is written in there. Just give me 1 second. If aerospace is included. Yes, aerospace and geodesy is included. So of course you can all apply or first get a nomination for aerospace and geodesy. This is no problem at all. Just as I said, there is 2 different campus for the courses and seminars. So we will make sure that you find a perfect course selection so that you don't get a problem with the mobility between the 2 campuses.
Perfect. Well, they also asked me if you could show us how to look for courses on your catalog.
Well, it always depends on the subject area. We have a website on our contact list, and for every subject area, they explain how to find the courses, because this is different from school to school. So in this case, if you want, I can provide you already the link in our chat.
Yes.
This is maybe the first. I just added it in the chat, and for example, if you just select the first subject area on this website, which is in this case electrical and computer engineering, you can open this contact part, and on below is the part for incoming students, and then you can find all information for incoming students. Sometimes there's also a specific course list, especially for exchange students, or it always depends on the international affairs delegates, what they prepared for international students. So in this case, I can't provide you a general answer. I'm sorry.
No, that's perfect. Thank you. Christopher asks, which exams do you recommend to get a B2 level in German?
I'm not sure if I understood the question correctly.
Like, what kind of document do they have to send to prove their B2 level? Like an international exam or just a certificate from an institute?
Well, in general, we provide a TUM template. So this template with signature and stamp from the home university would already be sufficient for English and German. So both languages are included in this document. This is no problem. Otherwise, we accept, of course, Goethe, Alte Schule, and so on, like the official ones. We do not in general accept self-assessment tests, so such as Duolingo, for example, this is not accepted, but all official documents or official language schools are in general accepted.
Okay, perfect. And same for English, right?
Exactly, for English, there's just some other language tests. So if you have TOEFL, TOEIC, IELTS, or what else, Cambridge, all the others, of course, are accepted as well. It must just be an official language document, no self-assessment. This is the only rule. Of course, if Peru has a template and they just fill in student, Amanda has a level B2 in English, this is totally fine. I accept any template from the home university.
Okay, perfect, Amanda. Ok, chicos, ¿tienen alguna otra pregunta? Ya estamos llegando al final de la sesión. Well, if we don't have, okay, the last question. Could you share us the dates for the master application process?
Do you mean for full-time students?
Hugo, ¿te refieres a llevar como cursos específicos en maestría o a hacer una maestría allá? Okay, he wants to do a master at Zoom. So if he wants to apply for that, like, do you have maybe a contact?
Well, in general, it might depend also on the study program. So please first look on our websites what you want to study. There is in general lists of bachelor and master programs we provide. And if you then just click on the program, let's say you want to study aerospace, for example, and there's maybe written, let's say, July 15th for winter term, then you have to follow this deadline. I just want to give you this information to make sure you have it. TUM starts to have enrollment fees from winter term 224-25. So you will have to check if this if the study program has tuition fees for international students or not. This might be quite important for your financial organization.
Thank you, Amanda. Well, we have to end this amazing session because of time issues, but thank you so much for being here, for being part of this experience. We are very thankful. And bueno, chicos, muchísimas gracias por haber participado de esta sesión. Ahorita a las 9:30 tenemos la charla con la Universidad de Bonn, así que les recomiendo que sigan conectados, porque hay información súper importante en esa charla también, sobre todo para los que son de humanidades. Amanda, thank you so much. Hope to see you soon in another fair too. Gracias, chicos, y nos vemos en la próxima sesión. Muchísimas gracias. Thank you, Amanda.
Thank you very much. Have a nice day to all of you.